Hi, this is Vijay from Vijay Design, where I help small businesses succeed in their online presence. In this short video, we're going to build an awesome animated accordion or an interactive frequently asked questions page where your content can show up prominently in Google as well. So there are two targets with this quick short video. So we are going to create an interactive accordion like the one I'm going to show you just now, something like this, where you can click to expand the question and see the answer. Now, building it with Yoast FAQs. So Yoast is a search engine optimization plugin, and the advantage of using Yoast for this purpose is that your FAQs will show up prominently on Google search result pages itself, something similar to what we are seeing here. And they are going to be, your audience is able to get an answer to their queries online, not only on your website in a nice interactive frequently asked questions page, but more importantly, you are able to help your customers directly via Google, and so thereby saving them a trip. So let's have a look at how to set this up. I have a demo site here. Where, as you can see, there's a few plugins that I have activated. Of these, we would need 3. The first and the most prominent being Yoast SEO, because this is the plugin that's going to allow us to create the frequently asked questions. It's also the #1 search engine plugin on WordPress, so it's a really good solution. Even if you are not using it for this purpose, I would highly recommend that you use it for your search engine optimization purposes. The second plugin, which we will use to add some CSS or styles to our Yoast block, would be by using Simple CSS by Tom Usborne. Now, Tom is a wonderful author and creator of a great theme called GeneratePress, and we are going to use GeneratePress for this particular demo as well. And finally, the third plugin is Code Snippets. This will help us add JavaScript so that we can make that accordion interactive, and it's by Code Snippets Pro. Without further ado, let's get started. We're going to click on New Page. Let's create a new page. Let's just call it FAQs. Okay, frequently asked questions. And let's just quickly save draft. And the first thing we are going to do is add the FAQ block from Yoast. And to do that, I can just click on this Add Block button. By the way, I'm using Gutenberg, the new WordPress block editor. This doesn't work with the traditional editor. So the old style editor, the tiny MC editor, has been replaced by this awesome Gutenberg editor, and I highly recommend this. So let's click on Add Block. And what we're going to look for, you can either search for FAQ, and you will find them under Yoast structured data blocks. So if I remove this FAQ, you'll see that under the Yoast structured data blocks, we have 2 data blocks. If you're creating a procedure or a step-by-step guide, I would recommend that you use the how-to. But if you're creating an FAQ, then this is the awesome block. Now, both blocks provide structured data, as in they will create all the code necessary in the back end called schema to help your pages and your posts rank higher in Google. Further, these particular structured data blocks will help your content stand out as rich snippets on Google, yeah, so that they can, your users can interact and get the content directly on Google itself, helping them much more. So let's add FAQs. All I'm going to do is just click on FAQ, and there we are. That's the FAQ block. All we're going to do now is quickly show you how to add an FAQ. So this is one FAQ. So I'm going to go, here's my question 1, and I'm being very creative here, and here's my answer 1. I can type properly today. Then we're going to add one more question, and we're going to go question 2 and answer 2. Now this is getting very boring, but as you can see, you can just continue to add a whole series of questions. You can also click on add image and go to your media library or upload an image and select files, so that we'll just upload an image. So we'll go find something here, like WordPress block editor, for example. There's an image, and we'll just put that in there. As you can see, it adds it nicely there. You can set a width on it. I just wanted 400 pixels, and there we go, quickly. And I'm going to separate this out. So yeah, so looking at my boring question and answers is not going to be very interesting. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to pause this video for a second, and then I'm going to add a few more questions to make it. All right, I've just added some more questions here. Now your questions could include images. Adding an image is as easy as going to any of these questions and just clicking on add image and uploading an image and adding it there. You can even resize the image. So if you feel that the image is too large or something, you could just put in a dimension and resize it and just position it exactly where you want it, right? Now, yes, by adding a few FAQs, this starts to look good. And let's go save draft and let's have a look at how it looks online. Let's just go quickly preview that. There we go, nice and simple. Your questions and your data is showing up here. Now, this doesn't look very fancy. Let's convert this into an accordion. Now, there are a couple of steps involved, so just follow me along. They're quite easy. All right, so what we need to now do is add some code. Let's add that code now. Let's go to Appearance, Simple CSS. This is where we can add our simple CSS styles. I'm going to click on this, go to Simple CSS. All we're going to do now is go to my post. Again, I'll provide the link below the YouTube video for you. So the link will be provided where you can go down, and under I have provided step-by-step detailed steps here. One amongst them being copying the code for the CSS. So all I need to do is just click in there, right click, copy, and we're going to go into Simple CSS on our demo site and paste. Let's imagine that this is your site. So the first thing done, we made some subtle styling. Scroll down until we find the next step, the second step, which is to copy some JavaScript code. I'm just going to click on this text file where I have the code. I'm going to go Control A or Command A to select all the content, right click and copy, right? Copy that. We'll come back to our dashboard, to save this, then go into code snippets plugin and add a new snippet, right? And we'll call this Yoast FAQ accordion. So Yoast has provided the FAQ block. All we're doing is converting it into an accordion. I'm going to quickly paste that here. Now that might seem like a lot of code. You don't need to tweak any of this. The only thing you might want to watch out for is this class. This is the class that we need to add to our post to ensure that the FAQs show up as a nice accordion. So I'm going to copy this now, just this class name without the period, without the full stop, just the name. So I've called it Yoast-FAQ-accordion. If you wanted to call it just accordion or FAQ or something else, this is where you would rename it to whatever you wanted. Just this bit, right? The one bit that I've highlighted. Now we've added the code, but we haven't actually activated this JavaScript yet. Now I would like to only run this JavaScript on the front end. We don't want it running on the back end when we are adding the content through dashboard. And you may want to paste a copy of my link to my website if you want, so that you can remember to contact me back if there are any issues. So you could potentially not only paste, so as you can see, that's the class that we are using. If you wanted to change that, feel free to change that. But I'm also going to paste this link so that you can reach out to me if you need help in future, or if I've updated this with better code, I can always let you know. So here's that done, and all we're going to do now is save changes and activate and help it run only on the front end, right? So we're going to click save changes and activate. Next step, having done this step, what we need to do is, having activated this plugin, I want to come here and I want to copy this class. This is the class that's going to make our accordion behave like our FAQ, behave like an accordion. So I'm going to quickly copy that, go to our page, and in our page, if you're not seeing this bit, all I've done is I click on the FAQ, then click on advanced, and you can add a class to enhance any existing blocks, right? So we're going to enhance the FAQ block by adding our class. So I'm just going to paste that there and just go save draft again. And this time when we go preview, we can straight away see that accordion class is taking effect, right? And what we can now see is, if I click on it, I get a nice interactive accordion here. All right. That's it for today. All the very best, and enjoy.